My name is Ali Yusuf, and today I'm going to talk about my project, which is called Casing Design Offshore using MATLAB software or tools. We already know casing design is playing very important role in the oil and gas industry, since the casing design is the main structure for drilling. Without the casing, we cannot drill. Without the casing, we cannot work, because the casing design is give the stability for drilling and give the safety for drilling when the bit go for penetrating. So introduction about the project I have made. The first reason I have made this project is in terms of cost and time, especially the cost. So the idea is I have created a plugin or an app inside the MATLAB, and that plugin gonna be used for casing design. So the idea is that casing design using MATLAB compared with other softwares is gonna be in terms of cost, since casing design softwares for other companies such Halliburton, Schellenberger or BP is very expensive, costing millions of dollars. So novelty and inventiveness. Here is briefly explain about the system I have planning, or the entire diagram inside the MATLAB. So here we have the first thing is the actual data that I will bring. From this actual data from field, we can create plot for pore pressure and casing depth. Once these two created, then the mud window is created. Since the mud window is created, now we are safe. Then we can create now the collapse pressure, determine burst pressure. After this, we selecting casing grade is important, then the interior diameter, and these all data I have brought it from the internet and the standard data, and put it inside the MATLAB. So wherever any case design you want to create, you can just press any casing type or any casing grade. After this, we need to see the casing is safety or not. So in terms we see the casing safety or not, we can see here the tension should be less than the tensile. If the number of tension less than the tensile, then the casing is safety. After this, after the casing safety, now we are in safe zone. Then we just need to see the final design, which is I already accomplished this entire design. For sustainable development, in terms of environment, since the our project is very dangerous in how to create the casing design, the outside in manufacturing, and it's also it's costly in terms of economic. So economically, as I said, using MATLAB will be cost, for example, $2,500 standard, and for small companies, and compare with the other company, for example Halliburton or Schellenberger, the casing seat software is cost about $1.2 million, and it worked the same thing and similar design. However, the other casing seats, other companies, high level companies, it's only advanced and has more features. For industrial application, the casing seat will be very useful for small companies, and even though it will be useful for academic purpose, especially for petroleum engineering. So it will be useful, since the casing for the casing seat for designing is very expensive. So this one, it will be accessible for academic purpose, and will be also for small companies can use it for oil and gas industry. And for commercial potentialities, as I said before, is the only thing in this project is the price. So the price is very attending. So designing casing design is not easy and is not cheap. So with this idea, it can be, for example, for academic purpose only for universities can use only $200 or $250 can use MATLAB, or it can be at home for student can purchase only for $29 for one person for student. So the only idea in this project is about the cost, which is most the companies will like. This is the end. Before I end, the idea I have said and repeat again is creating a plugin or an app which will be useful in terms of cost and save time, and will be working efficiency and the same similar to other software, the other software, and just in terms of features and tools, that other software and some companies will be high level and more expensive. Thank you for listening.